Okay, we still have a minute to get started. Get going. All right. Hi everyone. So the reason that we decided to actually build a website is from the in the live mode, because we are working with on a very nice idea that we are actually excited about it. The project name is Boss Feast. The idea behind Boss Feast is, if you watch another the other live video that we did about it, is we are trying to we will basically we will be interviewing local businesses and over the feast, or some sort of nice quality food that we go from other restaurants. We get a very good feedbacks and results from the community, and we also thought, why not just show you how we build a website for that too. It's kind of exciting to see how we go from nothing to something very meaningful and presentable. So here we are. I'm here with Alex, and let's get started. Let's get into it, right? Here, the screen that we have with stuff that we have to get ready and share with you guys. Okay, if you have any question, let me open the so I do have the comments section. Let me just actually make a comment section ready, so if you ask me a question, I can answer to you. Okay, let me see. Yes. All right. Let's get going. Okay. So the weblog or WordPress website that we have right now is this. It's using some sort of generic template. I believe it's using Quad template. I think the name of the template is Bridge or Quad. I'm not sure exactly the name, but some sort of like that. And we just installed the very simple predefined stuff on it. Now what we are going to do is actually make it more presentable, right? In terms of how it looks, how the stuff, how we want the stuff to be, right? So we have the content for it. We do have the things that we want to put on, and we go from there. Okay. So the first things first is the let me find it out. Okay, the privacy policy. So each website that we have, or you have in general, it's a good idea to have like a terms of use and privacy policy. We already have the privacy policy content there, and we will just copy paste it to our backend, right? So let's go to pages, and we will be adding a new page. The way that I actually open a new tab is just middle click of my mouse. Okay, so that's a trick. If you don't know, you can just go to a link and that'll make do a middle click, and it pops up a new tab instead of working on the same, instead of holding a control or opening the same tab. Okay, so the way it's working right now is it's working with Gutenberg page builder. In general, Gutenberg is okay. I'm not saying it's bad, but I think it's still not mature enough to have everything ready. for instance, like the page builders don't work with it and many other stuff. So for these reasons, I'm gonna just change back to WP Bakery page builder, okay? So it's much easier, honestly, to work with it for now. We will figure, like, after a couple of releases of WordPress, we will migrate to Gutenberg. It's kind of like a thing that we have to do it anyways, but I think it's still in our early age and we can safely say it's not a good time to move. Okay, so this is going to be terms of use. I'm not gonna use any sort of editorial like templating or anything because it's just terms of use, and there is no structural basically thing in there. Okay, so let's copy. I know you don't probably see it, but don't worry, it's just the things that I'm doing right now is just some sort of copying pasting from Word. Here is the content if you want to watch it. Wow. Alright, let's just go through it very quick before we do anything else. Actually, I don't like that. Oh, see, here's the thing. This WordPress doesn't, this instance of WordPress doesn't have any source of plugin per se. By developing it and by going through stuff, you will see me adding plugins based on my need and to make it better, right? Alex, please let me know if I forget anything or you want to mention anything. Okay? Okay. So let's just publish it for now. The first plugin that I really like to add to a WordPress website when they get kind of published. Okay, this is like it kind of works out perfect, but let's just go back. The thing that I want to mention is that one of my favorite plugins is Advanced TinyMC, because the way that it's working right now is, see, these menus are not. You don't have a lot of options here, right? Like this is not giving you so many options in terms of design and how things work. For instance, I want to make these things big, and that's how it gets big, but that's not what I want. I want to like have a full screen page, right? So here's what I can do is I can just go to the plugins template and add a new plugin for it, right? The plugin that I'm looking for is, I think, Advanced TinyMC. I think it's coming together, like something like that. Or TinyMC, TinyMC Advanced. Okay, that's the plugin that I'm looking for. And you will see after installing and activating the plugin, what happens is the editor for the website is now way much professional than before, right? Let me just go to the settings and look at oh, nice. So apparently the TinyMC editor now have a block editor like Gutenberg support too. Nice. This is the first time that I actually see it. Like I didn't have that thing before too. Okay, anyway. So for instance, I sometimes like to have a justify just because it makes things better. So I'm gonna add justify here. Source code is actually I don't think source code is necessary for here because it's just the nature of the website that we are building doesn't have any source code, but some of the websites had it, so I'll put it. The other thing that I like about the TinyMC is the full screen mode, right? So what the full screen mode does is, despite the other full screen mode, it actually makes the thing like really full screen. Okay, we have the toolbar toggle. I think that's about it, kinda. So let's save the changes. And actually, I do like to go through this one too. I'm gonna do it later, but wow, that's good. So I'm happy that Gutenberg has getting like a TinyMC support this way too. Anyway, let's get back to our page and let's refresh, see how what the difference it makes, right? All right, and voila. So we have a full screen now. See, this full screen is actually full screen. Like you will see everything here. The other thing that is my favorite with that advanced TinyMC is the font size. Like now I can actually change the font size without going to the text and manually typing the font size, right? So these are the small things that I think it matters in my view, and it also gives you like a nice menu to add all the stuff that you kind of want. Like it's kind of more, I think, more advanced. That it's a good idea to have it, right? All right. In terms of template, I don't think I do need any template, but let's just look at it in the front page, see how it looks in general, right? All right. It looks good. There is some terms, like a little bit of a formatting issues that it's not actually coming from the page. Just to letting you know, like for instance, the color of this is not my favorite color. It's very, I would say. What do you think, Alex? I think it's very light. We kind of have to make it a little bit darker, right?
The letters or
the letters, yeah, the letters. Like, look, if you are reading it, then probably it won't look very good on your device. So let's just see how we can do it, right? The way that it's working is that we have to go to the quad options, right? And then if I'm right, we have to go to fonts. Generally speaking, you do not have to do anything here. Like, our suggestion is do not set the fonts or the font size in the pages itself, because what happens is, like, if you do that, then you have to do it per page or per post, which is very tiring. What we will suggest is actually go and apply a general style to the whole pages of basically the whole thing, right? Your whole pages. This way, you can easily like change it at once, and everything will be changed, right? For instance, right now I'm gonna change the text, and you see that it says the text color is this, right? I'm gonna make it a little bit darker, somewhere like here. What do you say, Alex? I think this is good. I'm happy with the 14. Yeah, I think the font size is good. So
could be a little bit darker than that.
Darker than that, sure. So let's make it a little bit darker, somewhere here. What do you think? Mm-hmm. All right, let's save these changes, and let's look at it again, right? All right. Now it's easier to read. All right. Now, like, it comes better in the eye in terms of reading and stuff, right? The other thing that I mentioned here is there is no title, and the bottom of the page is very closer to the thing, right? So let's fix that one too. This one can be fixed in here. Basically, we can say, okay, show the title and also the padding on the top, on the bottom. So let's go to titles. Let's see how the title works. Hide title area. Do you want to hide the title area? It says yes, but as I mentioned, we don't want to hide it. So let's say no, right? That's as easy as it is. Also keep in mind, these are template specific stuff, right? So if you have like a different template or different from different vendor, it's gonna be different. So this is just to let you know. We plan to cover all the other couple of other major templates that is being sold from Envato Marketplace. And the other thing that we will cover in the future, just letting you know, it will be a visual composer or page builder. I have a love-and-hate relationship for that, but we'll talk about that later. Anyway, let's get back to our stuff, right? So this is good. Let's look at the title area now. Okay, the title is still not showing, which is surprising, right? So let's see what's going on. Let me go to here. Let's see what's happening with the title, right? Okay, terms of use is good. let's look at the title area there. Why? Maybe there is something here that we don't know. Hide title area is default, so it shouldn't matter. But let's just say no. I don't know why it's not working, but you know what? Just let's say no. Oh, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Alright, so still the title area is not showing. See, these things happen all the time and we have to figure out one thing, like what's going on. And I usually one of the things that I do is simply I just open the developer tools and see what's going on, because it's much faster than like going through the stuff, right? So let's look at the title holder. Title holder doesn't have anything. Outer container, style, the title, outer, title, container, inner clear fix. See, this is terms of use. Yeah, there we are. This is the title, but see what's happening here. So kind of the style of this thing is messed up, so we kind of have to figure out why this is happening, right? I'm assuming I have my guts telling me like there is a custom coding here that is causing this thing to happen. And let's look at here. This is the custom code, right? Blog whole last page plus style. Actually, no, it doesn't seem there is anything with the title. So what's the reason? What could be the reason, right? So sidebar. Maybe this is something that I don't see here, but for now, the first thing that I would say is it's better to actually change the color of the title to something that it's visible, right? Like right now, if I go here, we don't see the title at all because the title is white in here and we have no idea what's going on, right? So let's actually go to fonts again. Actually, I think I can do it in title. I'm not sure if it's title and fonts. We will figure it out, okay? So title, background responsive image, background image. Oh, here, and it should be a color. I'm pretty sure it's in the let's go to fonts, heading, text, page title. Here is page title. The color that we want is, I actually like the black color for the background. What do you think, Alex? Do you want to make it a little bit lighter or not really?
A little bit lighter than black.
How about that? Like 161616 away. All right. Now let's look at the title that we have. All right. Now actually we see the title, but wow! Like look at where the title is and where the page stuff is, right? Now let's actually fix this one, right? So let's see the title. So what I will do is usually like I just go through the stuff and see like which style happened like or applied to this that this is happening, right? So that's a very good I would say like a it's a very good indicator. Let's put it this way, right? So up here, this one doesn't have any sort of margins or padding, so I'm assuming this one probably has some, right? All right, let's look at here. Let's actually make this a little bit bigger. Oh no. Okay, so this is here. Page container is everything. Title before position is relative. This is a container title holder. This is a position absolute. This is title outer, right? The title outer doesn't have anything. Title inner. Line right background. Style sheet, okay. Title holder, position absolute, top 0. Top 0 is good. Display block height, that's correct too. Title outer, that's correct too. Height that's 100%, that's okay. Padding of 0 is okay too. This is not the one that I want either, which is weird because container inner. Alright, content. So this is content top. Maybe this is something that we are not seeing here that is causing the issue here. Alright, let's actually go to the settings for the pages, and pretty sure we can find it. There is something that probably I'm missing, or that's always like this, okay? So let's look at the title area of here. Hide title area, no. Text alignment and center, text size is good. Top, right, bottom, left. Text margin, there is no margin. Background is background overlay, text separator. Let's actually do a couple of margins here. Let's see how the margins work here. I'm gonna do after the default template margin after the untouched device. Okay, so I'm gonna do 50 here and 20 here. So this is a pixels. My expectation is the stuff after title should, yeah. So perfect. As you see, like by just giving it a margin, appearing like it looks to me that it's good, right? That's all we want for the terms of service. Like that's all it is. Alex, I think we have to kind of go over it and make sure that in terms of like a linking and stuff, it's working, because I think I see a couple of stuff here in terms of a feedback and privacy policy that we have to link. We do not have the pages right now, but after we create the pages, we have to link them, right?
Can you copy the terms of use?
Yeah, yes. But yeah, the pages are not working. All right. So this is the first page. Let's actually go make a new page, right?
The terms of use and the privacy policy were on the same.
Yeah, the same
document.
Same document, right? All right, let's go to new document, right? New. So this one would be, all right, website privacy policy. Again, this is the same thing. We are going to, I'm gonna just copying things wholly. I have no idea how exactly these things work, but I guess it's a very important thing to do. Okay. All right, this is the first time I'm using this one, so I'm not sure if I'm trying. Generally speaking, it's not a good idea to try while you're live streaming, but you know what? Let's just try. Okay, website privacy policy, right? Let's actually let's publish it and see how it works, and then we go through things, right? All right, so it's published, and it looks good. Yeah, that's all we need for you, right? So that's what matters. Oh, by the way, one more thing. If you see here, I like to have a little bit of gap between the page content and the footer, right? So we can fix that one here too. Let's go to, I'm pretty sure there's a footer and there is a margin or padding, right? Let's see, uncovering footer, margin. Don't tell me there is no margin. Footer top first column for alignment. No. Footer top padding. So if there's a padding, there should be a margin too. Custom menu item. What? Then where is the margin? Alright. I don't want to add this stuff here. Oh, by the way, before I get there, just for your information, here's what padding means and here's what margin means. So let me actually see if I can do it here. Actually, yeah, this one is good. So let's come all the way down. Yeah, usually this has it, right? So this is the actual size of the element that we are in right now. This is like 1100 by 5000 whatever. This is the padding. Padding is like so from the actual size of the element from to inside there is there's kind of like a space, right? So from the size of 1100 there is 50 pixel padding, right? So this stuff is inside of it. Then there's a border and then there's a margin. The margin is like whatever is coming outside, like so this is the size, then 50 pixel padding, and then the thing that we get is like 1100, right? Then there is no border, so border is 0, and the margin is this one, and then the positioning is something that is never mind position is kind of like about how you position your elements in the web page, and I think it's not a place to talk about it anyway. So that's how the margins and paddings work. Now the thing that I'm like I like to fix is I do not want to have my text very close to my footer. So that's why I'm looking at it here to see how can I fix that, right? Probably there is a page about that. There's a page in our page navigation. A navigation section to bottom of the page with the no. Let's go to footer. That's a very. I'm pretty sure there should be something like that. If there is nothing, we definitely can write like a very simple CSS code to take care of it. But you know, I prefer to have a very simple margin. You know, I think that's a easier way to go. Nope. Or we can even do a padding on the page, but I prefer the margin, I think. All right, let's just do a margin for the footer and see. Like I'm just gonna write a simple CSS class, simple CSS rule for the footer, and then see how it goes. So the footer on top has about 72 pixels of padding, and we're going to add let's add a margin top of, let's say 20 pixel. That's better. So perfect. So what we are going to do is actually I think I can apply to the footer too. We are going to say footer top loader. No, I can just apply to the footer. Let's just apply it for the footer. I think it's easier. So margin of top of like 50 pixel. Yeah, perfect. So let's apply that to the footer. Given that there is a footer there, I might have to override it, but you know, let's try, right? I didn't read the CSS code or anything here, so let's see how it goes, right? So simply come here, footer, and let's have a margin of top of 50 pixel, right? So that's a 50 pixel margin here. Let's apply it here and save changes. Now it should be, let's try. It should be good. Yeah, perfect. Now see, there's a still like a small amount of gap between these two, so they look better, right? Go ahead.
Make it 128.
The gap. Okay. So Alex is asking to make it 128 pixel. And you're like, okay, sure. Here's the 128. Now let's try it again. Good. Okay, perfect. Now, just to make sure that it is actually what we are looking for, we are going to look at it in a mobile view too. I'm pretty sure it should be fine, but still, you know, it's a good idea to check things, right? Oh, okay, so see, one of the things that I do not like about the mobile view right now is the edges are so close, right? So we kind of want to give it more space here, right? To be able to, like in terms of a mobile view, we will want to make sure that this is showing good, right? Disable Google fonts. That's okay. So I'm not gonna talk about the speed and performance on this session, so we will just leave it as none. Okay. Let's look at the page. Like one of the things one of the other things that we want is we want to make sure that actually let's do this no animation here. So page transition is this. Let me just show you how it works, and then you will agree with me that still I'm not a fan of it. So as you see, without even like reloading the page, it just does it through Ajax, right? Most of the times what I figure out is like it's actually causing more damage than good, so I'm just gonna say, you know what, I do not want any page transition, just load them as a regular thing. Okay, then back loading image, right? Let's go here. Animation, smooth scroll is okay. Elements animation is okay. Show back to type is okay. Responsive, of course, is okay. Fav icon. Do we? Okay, let's do the fav icon here. We kind of have to have a fav icon. Do we have any? No. All right. Let's upload our logo for that, right? Logos. Alex, which logo should I use? This one.
Yes.
This one. All right. So this is the fav. Usually fav icon actually should be icon, but I think it's working fine for here. So let's just go with it and see how it actually works. Okay. Let's look at here, and the fav icon should be, oh, perfect. See, now our fav icon is kind of our logo. Perfect. That's what we want, right? Now, before we go anywhere else, let's go to logo and fix our logo too, because we are here, right? So now why not just fix the logo too? I usually use one logo for everything because it usually works out perfect. Like unless we want to be very specific about the type of logos that we use, using just one logo is perfect. This one, Alex?
Yeah, that's with the transparent background.
Okay, that's what we need. It's a logo with a transparent background. Usually the transparent background gives us a good good idea. Okay, so let's just make it, yeah, make it more meaningful, right? Okay. I'm gonna choose the same photo for everything. The dark, the same. Even if I don't do these things, it's still gonna work, but still, you know, that's just, the mobile header is the same. Select it, and let's save it. Wait, what is the width of the logo? Let me just look at the width of the logo. 700 by 700, which is very big. Okay, so let's see how much the logo, how big is the logo that they have right now, and we kind of can follow the same rule. Okay, it's 109 by 206. It might be big. Let's try. I'm not sure. Let's see how we. Oh, actually, it looks good, right? Very perfect, nice. Let's just look at it on the. Yep, yay! Look at this logo. All right. This looks good. This looks good. I think it looks good, right, Alex? The only thing that I have issue with is probably the default template padding style. Maybe I should not use the default padding, right? Let's go back to page builder the way that it was. I want to see how, like, right now it's a default template, right? Let me see. I think there is a full screen something, right? Full screen, full width. Let's try full width. I'm not sure how it looks, but we can try, right? All right. Yeah, they are definitely like hammering to just get it to to get it to the where that. Oi, I don't like the full width. I don't like the full width at all. Let's go to default template. I think what happens is the logo too. So let's just go with the default template. Default template. And then let's see if there is a padding area or something like that. Padding. No, spacing maybe? Spacing after title? No. That's a very weird thing because apparently this container should be. Oh, I think I know where it is. It should be in a general speaking. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it should be something here that we missed. Or so font family is that. Second main color front. Passport. All right, so this is the thing that we probably, okay. So based on what it's saying, our content width is 1100? Maybe. That could be possible. If that's the case, then I can see why this is happening and we can fix it. I don't know if it, I think it's good, Alex. What do you think?
That's for the mobile version.
That's a very small mobile version, right? But like, see if we make it a little bit big, then I think it's fine. Okay. So this is the logo. We got the privacy policy and stuff like that over there. Let's actually link them, right? Let's create let's create a menu that links to the privacy policy and stuff like that, right? For menu, we'll go to appearance and menus. Yay! So usually, what I like about this type of what I do is for privacy policy and terms of use is I just create a new menu and I will put it in the footer. All right. So let's name it. I usually name it footer menu. Right. So create that menu, please. I do put the terms of use about privacy policy over there. Add to menu.
You can add contact us on that same menu too.
Yeah, that's true. Let's add contact too. So I kind of like contact to be first about privacy policy and terms of use. Okay. Now, after we adding that menu, we kind of have to show it, right? So we go to widgets because I want to do is I want to show this menu in the widgets area, right? So we go to footer column 1. Let me actually see how the footer looks like right now. Okay, I do need the latest post, Alex. And we kind of need the popular, right? Because the popular is the stuff that we post and people like. Latest post is, of course, the latest blog post, right? Latest post.
You don't need to have latest post.
Yeah, because we're gonna have it in there. Yeah. Okay. So perfect. So I'm gonna change the latest post to no latest post, of course, because what's happening here is we will have the latest post, like we will have the latest post showing to you. So there is no reason to for us to have that. Oh, and by the way, sorry, I meant to show the whole screen, but if you see my face the whole time, I apologize. Anyway, so let's delete this one. Let's add the menu. Navigation menu, I'm gonna add it here, and let's footer menu, that's what we want. I usually don't have a title for that, but do you have any suggestions for the title for the menu, Alex, or you think it's just normal, not anything?
You can just call it Boss Feast.
All right, let's call it Boss Feast, right? Boss Feast. Boss Feast per. That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's save that. Let's see how it looks. All right. Yay! Now we have a contact, about, website, and terms of use. That's what we want, right? So contact. You. Okay. Then about. Then website, and then this is perfect. Let me actually do something before we continue. The thing that I want to do is the copyright, right? So let's add a copyright area here. It's going to be copyright area. I'm not sure if it's in the widgets area, honestly, or in the actual quad options. Let's try those. So let's go to footer. So let's see. All right, I'm pretty sure there should be something here that we are missing. Okay, show footer bottom. Oh, okay, this is footer bottom. Let's see if we can find it. The side area, slider page. Okay, footer bottom center. All right, that's what we want. Copyright. I just say all rights reserved 2019. One of the ideas that I have for the footer, sometimes what I do is, and I think it's fun, is I actually go ahead and do it in the, like a PHP, like I just coded, so I don't need to come here and change the state all the time. But for here, you know, it's just easier to just put it for now, right? And then let's actually get a copyright sample, right? Copy, I think copyright sample code. This is one of my parts, yeah. See, you can just 0169. I think that's what it. Let's try Alt 169. All right. So Alt 169. Oopsie. Alt 169.
0169.
Alt 0169. All right. Anyway, let's just copy that. There is another thing too, but I don't really know it. So let's just copy it. I don't know. So here, and then we say our reserved. Actually, let's put the copyright here, and then our reserved powered by CLPUB, right? So the way that we want to write the CLPUB is we want to write it in a link, so if they click on it, they can actually go to that website, right? So let's get it going. This is good. Let's change this here. Okay. All right. Okay. So the thing that href will be https://co.pub.com. The target will be blank. So what it means is if they click on it, even if you click on it with one hand, it still opens a new tab for you instead of like actually open it in the same page, right? Okay, now it will be a Cioda. That's how I like to write it. Now let's save that. Let's go through the front again. I'm hoping that comes out good without anything else. Yay! And see, if I click it, it just opens a new tab for me without anything, right? So copyright art is there. Oh wait, where is the 2019? Alex, copyright. How about like that? Better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is a copyright thing. Let's look at that again. Okay, perfect. The content here is correct. The Twitter and Instagram and Facebook is correct. The link to top is correct. Perfect. So we have a good sense of what's going on here, right? Now, let me, do we have the content for the feast and the boss?
Yes.
Yes. Before we do that, I want to make sure that we get the forms for those things in there too, because I think that's one of the things that we can use too, right? In terms of building forms. Just give me a second. Let me have our license key into the plugin, and then we will show you how it works. Okay, just give me a quick second. Okay, so let me go to oopsie. See, that's not the one that we want. I want this one. Okay. Give me a second. Probably have to do it. I really like to get the form building tool, especially with the VFP, because I think it's a very, very interesting thing to like. I personally like it, and I know like it's one of the most important ones, and I like to get it, like show it to you guys how it works. Just give me a second. Let me figure out where my license is, so we can get going with that. Okay. Okay. Just the validation. That's not what I'm looking for. Let's just try. Let me see if I can try it right now. Yeah, problems, I cannot even create a form, so let's try to do alright, let's see if I can figure out the license. Do we have, I think I do have it in my email, I just don't have, let's see. We go through, where did I put that license? Okay, I guess we can do another live video, right? Let's do another live video. I don't know. Yeah, to do a form builder, or even I can simply record it and upload it later. Sorry about that. Let's get the actual content for the boss and the fist. Where is the content? So let's go here.
That one is gonna be on the.
Oh
Google
yeah,
Doc.
the Google Doc. Okay. So here's the content, right? Okay. Where does this one go?
About us.
This is for the about us. Okay, so this is the about. So let's edit this page.
And this is just to show what the content or how to put stuff, but this is not how it ultimately is gonna be looking.
Okay. As Alex mentioned, like we will change things, and that's the beauty of it, right? Like we will look over stuff and we see how things work, and then we change them based on the feedback we get, the things that we do. But it's a good idea, like, to start from somewhere, right? Okay, so this is the about. Let's look at the about now. Yeah. Visual. You know what? I'm gonna just. This is actually a good thing. Gutenberg is again like a default thing, right? But as you see, like, it just too many, like it's in my way, in my view, kinda, right? So what I will do is usually I just go to. Come on, where is the general setting, and there is a thing that is called disable Gutenberg, right? I save it, and voila. Now I don't need to worry about Gutenberg anymore. As easy as that, right? Let's just wait. What is this one? I think that's the one that we edited was about. This is another about, right? Yep. Okay, so this looks good. Do we have any pictures for the about us page or not?
On the folder at
On the
bottom?
folder? Okay. The social media?
Yes.
Okay. This one?
Yeah, that works. At
Okay.
least for now it works. Just to get an
Okay,
idea.
so let's make about. Okay. So let's actually add a picture. Yeah, see now, by default it just goes to the normal thing. I don't think we need a, actually let's do it. Probably we're gonna end up doing more stuff. So as you see, I switch from the regular like a text editor to the more advanced visual form build, like a WP Bakery page builder. Okay. Usually, here's what I like to do. I'm gonna do. I think this is. Yeah, this is good. So this is 2 tier and this is 1 tier, and I'm gonna put the picture here. But again, like it's something personal, or it's up to you to what you do, right? So this is the settings. Let's add that image that we need. All right, let's add it here. And come on, uploading. Okay, so that image. Wait, what was the size of it? Let me see the size of it again. Ooh, it's big. Okay, so let's do 300 by 300. 300 by 300 usually give us a good idea. Make sure you change the image size here, right? 300 by 300. Do we have any sort of caption for the image or not?
Not right now.
Okay, so I'm just gonna save it. I'm gonna update it here. And we have to update the menu because the menu is looking
Has
for
a different
about us. Let's actually do it right now. Let's go to menu, appearance menu, and then this is the about that we just did. Let's look at how it looks. Yay! Okay. All right. Looks good. What do you think, Alex? Let's change this about. Okay, there's two about, and I'm not sure which about is which. The easy way is to delete the other about, I would say. Let's go to pages and find the other about. Let's view this one. Okay, this is the one that we don't want. This is the about two. Okay. Now let's. Okay. Now it should have only one about, right? So add to menu. Wait, this is the correct about actually. You're on the wrong. You're on the wrong basic menu. Okay. So we are still on the footer menu. Let's go to. Is that the left menu or right menu? Wait a minute. Oh, it's left menu. Wait a minute. Oh, we didn't do the mobile menu either, right? Okay. So good to know. Yeah, I know, I didn't save it. That's okay. See, now it's telling me, oh, the about is invalid. Yep, I know. So let's add this about. And I see I'm reaching an hour mark of my presentation, right? Sorry if we didn't cover everything. What we will do is we do another live video in probably 2 or 3 days, right? Let us know if you have any questions regarding this. We will upload the video of the event to the page, and we will invite you back to see the rest of the stuff, right? We will be back on Monday or Tuesday. We will update the page and invite you guys all back to see the rest of the process. In the meantime, if you have any questions, shoot us an email and we will be happy to help you. Also, if you're a business or a restaurant owner in San Diego area, we will be happy to host you in our show. Shoot us an email at info@ciodopub.com and we will be happy to help. Thank you. Bye.